Welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we're going to take a look at a beer that is kind of iconic. It's not Japanese, and I don't know if we can even call it craft anymore, since it's owned by a Japanese major brewing company, but we'll pretend it is. And I think you can imagine that this beer is probably pretty good. If I'm going to give it that leeway, even though it is owned by Sapporo Brewing Company, Sapporo Beer, Japanese major brewing company. The beer in question is this one. It is called Stone IPA, and Stone Brewing IPA, and this was developed by Stone Brewing and launched in 1997, and it's been around every year. They turned out to be a first anniversary beer for them, and apparently they make an anniversary version every single year for this. And it was developed by their famous brewer Greg Koch at Stone Brewing, who has since left the company and started New Realm in where exactly? New Realm, I guess it's in Atlanta. They are, this brewery is quite famous, of course. It's located in San Diego, Escondido to be specific, and also Richmond, Virginia. They have a brewing facility there on the East Coast as well. And so the gargoyle here you see is a kind of feature of some Stone's beers. And I think the first Stone beer I encountered was called Arrogant Bastard. And of course it got a lot of notoriety simply for the name and the extreme amount of writing across the bottle, and I think it ended with something like, "You are not worthy of this beer." Yeah, so a kind of marketing technique, but fun anyway. I have had this before many times, and I have rated it. It's notable for the fact that it's a West Coast IPA, but does not use Cascade hops. So the IPA style really was kind of developed by some Portland breweries, notably Bridgeport, but it became really famous when Stone started putting it out. So it doesn't have Cascade hops in it. The hops are Magnum, Chinook, Centennial, Azaka, and Calypso, and apparently they change the recipe every year, is what I've heard. On Rate Beer, this one has 6,163 ratings, and the average is 3.97, and 99 percentile for all beers on Rate Beer, and 100 percentile for its style, which is IPA. Untapped, almost 500,000 different ratings, 422,000 separate ratings, and the average is 3.76, a little bit lower than on Rate Beer. So 6.9% and 71 international bittering units. This cost me 599 yen where I bought it, and that's around $4.50 or so US. I'm not sure what it costs in the US, probably less than that. Okay, let's give this one a go. Stone Brewing IPA. Okay, it is kind of a dark golden amber color, maybe some orange tints, a little bit of haze there, and I'm guessing it's chill haze. Carbonation, not too exceptional, but it does have a nice fluffy finger of foam, and it's sticky. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Very fruity nose, certainly. Getting a lot of citrus out of this. Something like lemon, perhaps. Pine, too, is absolutely there in the background. Or the foreground. Yeah, this definitely has a West Coast sort of note to it. Oh my, yeah. Pleasant. Of course, IPAs have gone all over the place now. It's the most popular style among all craft beer styles, and it's moved on through all sorts of iterations, including the hazy IPA, which you're probably familiar with. This is superb. Okay, it's very deep kind of a deep sort of fruitiness. The hops kind of hit your tongue and start sinking in. Definitely some citrus up front. Pine comes in. Doesn't really have a tropical note. Magnum, Chinook, these are pretty heavy duty bittering hops. Centennial is a wonderful, nice mixed, balanced hop. Wow, yeah, it's got streams of heavy duty stone fruit like puree. The bitterness is just is the primary element. It's long tracks. It stays with you. Yeah. So I did rate this here. I don't have my rating right now, but I would probably give this somewhere around 3.8, perhaps. Maybe a touch higher even. So. With the advent of hazy IPAs, of course, these kind of West Coast IPAs are not the thing anymore. But still, it kind of hits the spot. And for kind of an old school guy like me, it's what I remember coming up in craft beer, in the 1980s, 90s, that sort of thing. So this came out in 1997. So wonderful, wonderful IPA. Yeah. So this is definitely a beer for your bucket list. Again, it's called Stone Brewing IPA, 6.9% and 71 international bittering. It's just about, it's the sweet spots all around for an IPA. Okay, well that's it for today. Tell me your experience with Stone. I've been to San Diego several times, but somehow I never managed to get there to their bistro and gardens there. Maybe I'll try to hit it next time I'm in the U.S. Take care, and please do subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment, okay? Bye-bye.